Let's get into Flexor Carpi Radialis. So for the Flexor Carpi Radialis, it's the medial epicondyle. So you remember the medial epicondyle right here, and that's where the origin is, and then the base of the second and third metacarpals. So it kind of explains where it's at. So flexors, again, it starts in this region, and then it goes down to the base of the second and third metacarpals, but it goes over the radius bone. So it kind of goes at an angle right here. So the major action is flexion and abduction of the wrist. So abduction. So abduction is actually goes out like this. Also radial deviation, some people call it. So this is considered ulnar deviation, but since it's Flexor Carpi Radialis, it performs abduction then, okay? So it goes out like that then. So Flexor Carpi Radialis, so what we're going to find here is we're going to make sure you do not never push on the median nerve. It's right directly in the center. Make sure you do not push on there, because for carpal tunnel problems, it's actually going to go down to the first three fingers and a little bit of the ring finger. That's a typical referral for actually nerve impingements for a carpal tunnel. So you're going to actually just go off of that muscle then, okay? So you're going to find the medial epicondyle right here, go a couple inches down, inch in or so, but again, not right on the median nerve, but that's where you're going to have to actually locate it. So that's the area for the Flexor Carpi Radialis, and for the Flexor Carpi Radialis for the referral, it should go right around the radial pulse region. Next muscle, we're going to go to the Flexor Carpi Ulnaris. So again, the medial epicondyle, the humerus, and proximal 2/3 posterior ulna area. So it's a little bit more posterior. So it kind of explains where it's at again. Flexor, so it's a flexor on the flexor flat side. Carpi, it actually goes down to the carpal region. Ulnaris, so it goes more down the ulna bone then, okay? So this is the one that's mostly lateral. So we went over the palmaris longus. So it goes the Flexor Carpi Ulnaris, and then the palmaris longus a little bit more in. And then it goes the Flexor Carpi Radialis. So it goes a little bit more in then, okay? But again, not directly on the median nerve. So the insertion for the Flexor Carpi Ulnaris is a pisiform and the hamate in the base of the fifth metacarpal. So right in this region. So that's where the typical insertion is. So again, the insertion is a more movable part. So the action is a flexion and abduction of the wrist. So it'll actually go like this then, okay? So adduction again, we'll bring it like this. So this is abduction. It's also radial deviation. Then ulnar deviation goes like this then. So you actually want to go the most outside here. So the most outside one over here is the brachioradialis, where you have to actually kind of pinch. But the Flexor Carpi Ulnaris is about 3 inches down or so, and that should actually go to the right in this region here, okay? So that's where the typical referral is for the Flexor Carpi Ulnaris.